Suna is Fari Kayhan's wife. Mr. Fari loves Suna very much. The era is Malatya of that time. However, at that time when it was considered shameful to even tell the person you loved that you loved, Mr. Fari always tells Suna of his loyalty and devotion to her, and he knows that his wife's eyes do not look at anyone else. The biggest entertainment of the women of that period was the bath pleasures held once a week. All the women of the neighborhood gather and go to the bath on the day allocated to them. During one of those bath sessions, a mole on Suna's back, which would never be visible from her clothes under normal conditions, caught her attention. Neriman Hanım's friend. When Ms. Neriman comes home in the evening, she tells her husband, Mustafa Bey, that there is a mole on Suna's back. Time passes. One day, Fari Kayhan meets Mustafa Bey in the coffee house near their house. The conversation between them turns into an argument after a certain time, and the incident is mutual. It goes as far as insulting. Fari Kayhan responds angrily to Mustafa Bey. "Don't appear before me again. I will publicly disgrace you." The following words come from the lips of Mustafa Bey, who cannot control his anger in the face of this discourse, and acts with the sole purpose of injuring Fari Kayhan. "Instead of messing with me, take care of your own wife. I even know me on your wife's back." Fari Kayhan is struck in the brain. Yes, he cannot believe that his one and only Suna betrayed him. But what is this happening to him? How will the man of the hand know the me on Suna's back? He reaches home with these questions in his mind. He can't stand it and confronts Suna and explains the situation. Suna swears to Fari Kayhan with 2 eyes. "Oh my lord, don't," he says. "Will I look at someone else besides you?" That night, they talk and talk. Fari Kayhan hugs his wife, says that he is convinced, and closes the subject without ever bringing it up again. But the situation was not like that at all. From that day on, even if unintentionally, with that doubt in his mind, Fahri Bey treats his wife badly. Again, one evening, after an argument that broke out at dinner for a trivial reason, Fari Kayhan takes his jacket and begins to wander the streets of Malatya. When he comes home, the sun is almost rising. He enters the house and is stunned by the sight he sees. His only wife, Suna, has hanged herself. A letter that has fallen from his hand at his dangling feet. It stands. In that letter, Suna wrote the following in his last words. "I'm sorry, sir, but I have known the reason for the question marks in your mind for days. I could not see any other way to clear myself. Know that I have never betrayed you." In tears, Fari Kayhan separates his wife's lifeless body from the greasy rope and lays her on the ground. While wiping her wet eyes, he sees that the sky has brightened. The fire inside him is so great that, at the place where the words end, he burned that famous folk song from the ashes of the words, "Dawn has broken. My Suna won't wake up again. A longing heart cannot bear trouble. I call Suna, my voice cannot be heard. Wake up, Suna. Wake up from deep sleep. I traveled many lands for your eyes. Why are you angry with me for the promise? I pray to God that you will suffer. Wake up, Suna. Wake up from your deep sleep, the heart I took from your hand. I'm tired of homesickness. No one knows my situation. Wake up, my Suna, from deep sleep."